Hey guys, welcome back to my video. Today I am Wednesday Addams. I'm excited because I've never done this look. This is day 3 of my Halloween looks for 2019. Before we continue with our video, please remember to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social medias, which are listed here. Shannon_glam on Twitter and on Instagram. On Facebook, Shannon Glam together with 3 M's at the end. Thank you guys for stopping by and keep on watching. Of course, we'll be starting with our Ben Nye Clown White paint in the shade CW2. I'm going to use a beauty blender just to evenly disperse that all throughout my face. Make sure it's evenly blended and it's not streaky. Next up, I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'll be using the shade Butter. This color is make it seem as if, you're super tired, bags underneath your eyes. So I'm just going to place it underneath my eyes and in the crease as well. Using the same shade in Butter, I'm just gonna go ahead and contour the nose and create bags underneath my eyes. Later, I'm gonna add a little bit of the color Abyss and Soda Pop to the shade Butter, just to create that contour that you see me here doing on the sides. If you add too much like I did, just continue blending it out until the color's just a little bit lighter. Now we want a cutthroat profiled face going on here for Wednesday Addams, so we're also going to add in that contour underneath the jawline and on the forehead. For the forehead area, I basically just used the excess that was already on the brush just to create a little shade to make it look more natural. We're also going to contour the chin here, and we're pretty much done with contouring. Next up, you're going to use your lightest highlighter color to put that shade on the lid. The shade that I use is in Light by the same palette in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And this is also the color that I use later on for my highlight. To create the sharp eyebrows, I was thinking initially I would use a little bit of face paint. Then I decided to go in with the eyeshadow color and I prefer how it looks. I use the same shade Abyss. If you guys just have a dark black, you could go ahead and use that same color to create the eyebrows. Notice I didn't overdraw my eyebrows because Wednesday Addams, she has very thin eyebrows, so I just decided to keep it más o menos to the same size that I have. Now with that same color Abyss, I'm just gonna create a little eyeliner on the top and underneath. Then I will go in with my Better Than Sex mascara before I place in the eyelashes. Next up, I'm going to create a Widow's Peak just using a little bit of that face and body paint SFX by NYX Cosmetics. And as you see here, the parting line still has a little bit of the skin showing, but we're going to fill that in later on in the video. Now, if you're going to a Halloween party, you could just go on and add a collared shirt and a black sweater. Since I'm doing this video for you guys, I really wanted to just paint on the clothes. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit of white. This white is a Clown White by Ben Nye, and I'm gonna create that collar. Next, I'm going to outline that entire color using my NYX Cosmetics Face and Body Paint in the color Black. Don't worry on the bottom part, this area here. If it gets a little messy on the bottom, it's fine because we're just going to fill that all in with the black. What should be very neat is this area here on the top. Now we're gonna go in again just using a little bit of butter, and later on I'm gonna add a little bit of Abyss and Soda Pop to create a little bit of shadows on the collar. We do not want it to look flat, we want it to look dimensional, which is why we're creating shadows. Notice that I'm concentrating in the middle, kind of creating like a extended U, and the borders are just gonna be filled with white. My favorite part about creating these makeup looks are definitely the shadowing, which is what I'm gonna do here ever so lightly. Next up, I'm gonna fill in that neck area with the same Clown White that I used before. The same black that we used to create that border is the same black that I'm going to use just to create that sweater that Wednesday Addams has. I'm just going to take this as far back to my back area that I can and to my arms as well. Usually for Wednesday Addams lips, a lot of people use black and red. I was looking at a reference picture. She definitely has like a nudie brownish color. I decided to use the Brooklyn Thorn Matte Lip Liner by NYX Cosmetics in Suede. After I used that color, I went in with my MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl, and this lipstick is matte. I gently patted Whirl on my lips because if you notice, Wednesday's lips aren't really that dark. It's more like of a nudie light brown color. After I was done with that, I decided to go in with a Black Abyss eyeshadow color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is the same exact one that I use for my eyebrows. I just centered that in the middle and then I was done. Now these babies are Ardell lashes. I don't know why. It's usually super easy to put on, but today it was just not my day. But we got it on. After 50 hours, we did have it on. And I definitely recommend putting on eyelashes because just bring that look to a whole nother level. You know, it looks like you tried. Next up, we're gonna create that signature look with her 2 braids. Make sure that the braids aren't that tight. Near the root of the head, lightly braid it. And after we're done, I'm just gonna leave a little bit of hair at the end, tie it up with a black small elastic band, and then what I'm doing here is creating a little bit more volume. There's no way Wednesday could have a widow's peak and then have her hair parted in the middle, so make sure you fill that in. You could use the black eyeliner pencil. What I decided to use is the SFX Face and Body Paint by NYX Cosmetics, as you see me here. Just fill in that line and you'll be all set with the hair. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys had fun recreating this look. Another tip, if you guys want to just use this makeup for a Halloween party and you're going to be out for a while, you can use a very light foundation. You could follow all the other steps, but just use a light foundation. That way your skin is able to breathe a little more and it'll stay on longer. You won't be sweating up a storm and you'll feel a lot more comfortable in your skin. That is all for today, guys. Please continue to follow all my Halloween makeup looks and I will see you guys soon. Bye.